From what
Blog Talk Radio.
Yep, it's starting. Okay.
Okay.
Hi and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives. We'll be discussing this past week's show, but be sure to check out our blog and also all the shows and interviews here on Blog Talk Radio. You can find us on Twitter at Diva of Duel, and we also are on Facebook at Diva of Days, and Carrie Mesner has a fan page out there. You can also find us on iTunes. And tonight we have Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Okay. Pretty good. And I'm Marianne. I'm at Mama_Hooch on Twitter. And Carrie and Anna can't make it tonight. So they have family things going on. So it's going to be Jen and I tonight discussing what happened last week on the show. And I think there's some good spoilers maybe coming up too that we can talk about. So I guess I'll get started with the whole Abby, Gabi with an I, and BBY.
BBY.
Yeah. The BBY. I always think that's funny when they do that. Gabi with the BBY. So Gabi's kind of like put it up to the next level. The Gabi with an I, she's kind of gaslighting Abigail into thinking that Abby, is coming back. The Gabi is coming back, and also, but Stefan really believes it. He really is wishing it and wants it to happen. Chad doesn't quite believe it, so she decides to apologize to Abby. So she has her come over to the Kyriakis mansion, and so they're talking, and of course they're having tea, and she drugs her tea. So she's apologizing, and they're going. So they're gone, and so all of a sudden they're talking. Well, of course Abby passes out. So what she does is because she has the wig, because Chad had brought the wig over to show her, what was going on. So she gets the wig, puts the wig on, dresses Abby all up. Now, here's the thing. We find then the next scene, you see her dragging Abby into the DiMansion mansion and putting her up on the couch. So my question is, and I think Ron even tweeted, I don't know if you saw that or not, Ron even tweeted, now how did Gabi get Abby over from the Kyriakis mansion to the DiMansion mansion? A pregnant woman, did she drugged, which would be dead weight, plus pregnant, the whole way over there, all by herself, without anybody seeing her.
Yeah. And
Gabi, because he knew that was going to be the question people were going to say.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
God. Yeah. So, which that was. I had a laugh when I saw him tweet that, something about, what are your thoughts, or disgust, or whatever, and then people were saying, oh, it's magic, or, Days magic, or whatever, because they never really did show how she did it. I guess somehow, she probably drove there, drug her into the car, but how she ever did it, I don't know. But anyway, we're supposed to not even think about that, I guess, how she did that, which I thought was, so Abby's laying, Gabi, whatever, she's there, and all of a sudden, Stefan walks in and sees her, and she's getting awake, and she's like, what are you doing here? Or what, she's out of her, the same thing. She's losing time. She doesn't know what's going on. So he's convinced that she's, Gabi's come back.
Gabi.
She said, no, I'm not. No. Gabi, come back. Gabi with the BBY. So he says,
we should just call her BBY.
BBY, Well, what also makes it hard is not only is it Gabi with an I, the BBY, but then you have Abby and Gabi, which was always confusing anyway. So sometimes that's why I call her Abigail.
It's like the only way to tell.
tell the difference. Yeah. So she's there like, why are you looking at me? Why do you think I'm getting? Well, look in the mirror. So he made her go look in the mirror. Of course, she has the black wig on and the dress and everything. So she's still, and she's telling Stefan. She says, oh, she's not figured out. She must have drugged me. She did this. She set me up. Well, Stefan's finding hard to believe. So in the meantime, Chad comes over to talk to Gabi with the eye, and he's still not quite convinced. He's telling her that he doesn't believe, and he's still questioning. So Gabi's getting a little upset about this, so he leaves. So she goes and actually messes the room up, turns the chairs over, makes it look like there's a struggle. And then, to make it more realistic, I don't know if she takes the tray, the tray that the tea was on, and she takes it and she hits herself in the forehead.
Oh, my God.
Actually hits herself. Didn't quite knock her out, but in the meantime, Chad comes back, finds her like that, and she claims that Abigail attacked her. And you can't believe it. So in the meantime, he goes back to the DiMansion, looks at, and then he walks in on Stefan and Abby there.
Oh,
and she tells Chad what's going on. Okay, so she's trying to tell him that what Gabi did. Well, he's kind of trying to believe her. So in the meantime, we see Gabi with the eye calls Kate over. So Kate comes over, and she wants Kate's help because she says, Chad's doubting me, and I want you to verify that you saw Abby leaving dressed up as Gabi. Of course, Kate at first doesn't want to do that, which this is what I'm not liking, and I'm thinking Anna would probably feel the same way. Is Kate is so out of character, like letting
it's like,
little Gabi run the show. What do you think about that? It's like
that's crazy. That's not Kate.
That's not. Yeah, and really the only thing that really she has on, well, I guess is like she's been given information to Stefan, but all she has to do is come clean with Chad and say that Stefan is forcing her to do this.
Yep.
And that's all she has to do. But of course, Kate goes over to the DiMansion, and Stefan, Chad, and Gabi and Abby are there.
Oh my gosh.
And she, of course, verifies what Gabi said. So now, Chad's even kind of puts the doubt now again in Chad's mind. So that's kind of where we are with that storyline.
Yeah.
So.
And Kate hadn't opened to get some help with Roman. Roman could have helped her, and she had to be stupid.
Oh yeah, that time when she was talking to Roman. Yeah, she does have and I think Chad would probably forgive her, like if she comes clean and and they go together against Stefan. Yeah, it does. That's one of the things that does not make sense with Kate. Why how the writers are writing her. That's I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what'll be coming up there with that storyline. I'm thinking probably the baby's going to be born soon. I saw some clips, so I guess that's coming up I don't know how far away that is yet until she has the baby, because it's still Marcy Miller having the baby. So
okay,
I don't know. Because it showed her on the couch, and she must be in labor. But Kate Manzi, I'm wondering if they somehow still send her away somehow, and then that's when Kate Manzi comes back. So, that's what I'm thinking. So, I don't know. Then we have the Bonnie, the baby Bonnie storyline with Lucas still thinking he's the father, and him and Chloe are there, and we see Belle. We saw Belle and Chloe talking together. Of course, it's the different Belle than when Chloe was in high school, because they were talking about the whole high school days and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, she finds out that Belle told, Mimi, or that Mimi knows all about or told Chloe about Mimi, and Mimi found out about that, and then so Belle went to talk to Mimi, and she did finally. First, she said, "Oh, please tell me it's not Phillips," and she explained how the DNA thing worked. With that and how. And she said, "Wait, tell me it's not Philip." And she's Philip again, and then they kind of alluded to the fact that she had the baby, that other baby with Philip, and she said, "Well, she said it's." She didn't say it like Mimi said. Yeah, it's. And then they pan to the Brady Pub, and Rex walks in, and you hear this. Some say, "Hi, Dad," and Roman turns around, "Rex," and then you see Kyle Louder there, and that's kind of how he was introduced. So that was kind of interesting. So, and then there was whole scenes with Mimi and Bonnie. They were going over the whole, you have to support your mother, and because she went to jail because Mimi killed her dad, and she took the rap for it, and So,
I don't understand why Mimi just didn't plead self-defense. The guy assaulted her.
Yes. And more or less, that's what they said. He was abusive. She was breaking up a fight with Bonnie and him. Yeah. And even Bonnie said it was an accident or something, so I don't know. I don't remember. Did they make that up, or was that known before in the past? I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Was that ever brought up?
I know the family was homeless for a while.
Right.
But I don't remember him being abusive.
No. Because really it started with just Mimi. We just saw Mimi and really didn't know that much about her family for a while.
Yeah.
Until Bonnie, and then later Patrick, her brother.
Yep.
They really didn't say too much about her family. So, I don't know. That was just kind of brought up just to go along with this storyline. It's like Mimi owed her or something.
Yeah.
With this, going along with this charade of the baby, getting the baby back. So, I don't know. So I'm curious to see how Lucas is. Is this what's going to be a downward spiral for Lucas? Will he go on?
I hope not.
Somehow he leaves. You know what I mean? So somehow he's leaving.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that will be.
Unless he takes the baby with him.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do and I don't know how long Mimi's going to be on. She's going to be on for a while. I don't know if she's short term or not.
I have not a clue. Chloe needs to smack the crap out of her, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, they never got along back in the high school days.
I cannot stand a bully. And that's what Mimi was to her.
Oh, yeah. Mimi was what they call the mean girl.
Yeah.
She was definitely the mean girl in school. And Belle was the nice one, was nice. And she's friends with both of them. But those two those two never got along.
Mimi couldn't stand up to Jan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember Jan. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true, too. And did you see the one scene in the other day when she did call her girl, because that's what they used to call her?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw on the message boards. Then I would have smacked the crap out of her.
Yeah.
That would have been like game on.
Yeah. Because that's when Chloe used to dress in all black and had the long hair. Yeah. And the glasses. Yeah. So I was going to say, and now did you hear that Sarah Horton's coming back, and supposedly she's engaged to Rex. Did you hear that?
Oh,
okay.
That I did not hear.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's out there that she's supposed to be engaged to Rex, because Mimi and Rex aren't together. I guess they must have got back together for and slept together one night or something, and then she got pregnant. Yeah. I think that's how that is. I think that's how they're saying. So.
Yeah. And this is someone who couldn't have kids.
Yes. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. And I was wondering what they'll do if they'll have Rex and Chloe get together, because that's the kind of the original Brady and Chloe.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be kind of weird for the actors? Weren't they married?
No, Kyle was married to Nicole.
Okay.
Ari.
Yeah,
those two. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Chloe used to go with Brendan Beamer.
Oh,
they were a couple who plays Sean.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who she was with. Yeah. Yeah, so that could be interesting. So, of course, we have him playing Brady now, because playing Rex, but he was the original Brady.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. And I know there's a scene coming up, because I've seen it, where the two Bradys run into they come run into each other. It's kind of a funny scene. So I think that'll be coming up. So I guess that's what's going on there. I don't know how Bonnie's going to get exposed or whatever, but Belle knows now, so I don't know if she'll do anything about it or not.
You never know.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, and then we have the whole crazy Kristen. Caught Brady and had him tied up. And they were going at it like
so dumb.
Oh, I know. But he's there trying to schmooze her again, and she says, I loved you and you turned against me and you're just trying to help Sami find EJ. And he says, well, yeah, I was trying to help Sami find EJ, but that doesn't mean I still don't care about you. And he said, I didn't turn against you. But, of course, she's not believing him. And, of course, Xander the whole time wants to kill him, but she can't do that. So then we have Eric telling Nicole that he's going to follow Xander, see where he's at so he can try to get the recording. So he does follow Xander to the lab. I don't know if it's a warehouse, a big lab, I don't know what it is, but it's where Kristen's doing all her experimenting.
Dirty work,
Yeah. So he gets in the desk, finds the recording. Well, in the meantime, Xander knocks him out. So he catches him, knocks him out. No, you hear this knock at Nicole's door. Well, she thinks it's Eric. She opens the door, and it's Xander. He's holding up. He says, were you looking for this? So he says, I know what you were up to. So she says, no, she didn't know anything about it. And so he said he was going to go back and kill Eric. Well, she decides, she promises if he lets him live that she'll go away with him, and she might consider, sleeping with him, but she's one request, she wants to see Eric for one last time. So of course he brings her to the warehouse or to the lab. And of course I don't know, probably everybody's heard the spoilers have been all out there that Nicole dies in an explosion.
Oh boy.
Did you hear that?
Or
had you heard those rumors? Yeah. No. So, a lot of people upset about that. Like, why bring her back to have her die? Kind of like what they did to Peter Reckle. They brought Joe back just to have him die. But then again, like they say, nobody dies in Salem.
That's true.
They could have staged it like to get away from Xander. To make Xander think she's dead. So that was my thought. Eric might know, or might, but that could be a thing too. So,
or it could bring Eric, give him a storyline as a single parent.
Yeah. Now, will he get Holly or will Maggie? That's people are talking about that too. So that'd be interesting too. So.
I'm sorry, I would not let any kid near Victor.
Victor, yeah.
It's like, what are you, nuts?
I know. Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see. And so then we have Sami screaming around there, because she's in search of EJ. And she confronts Brady, and she's thinking she goes to their hotel room first, and she finds Brady's bag there. And she thinks, oh, Brady's back with Kristen. How could he do that? And she thinks he's working with Kristen. She confronts him. He swears that he's not, but she says, I can't trust you. So she goes off looking. He said he saw a man in a wheelchair, but he couldn't get to see his face. So she swears EJ's still there. So Brady's still there at the lab thing too, and so Sami, and right at the end of Friday, Sami's going around, and she gets in this hallway where all these in this quarters, all these doors, and they all have you know how EJ had ED on it?
Yeah.
Okay, the initials ED. So she's going down and she's looking. She's trying to get in these doors, but as she's going, it shows the initials. One door has VA on it. Another door has AV, and another door has AD, and another door has WR.
WR.
So everyone's saying, yeah, WR is Wilhelm Rolf.
Okay.
That's his name. And AV is Ava Vitali.
Okay.
And VA, Vivian Alamain. Of course, AD, people were thinking Andre DiMera or Anthony DiMera.
I hope it's Tony.
So, yeah. So, I don't know.
Give me Tony.
So what they're saying is she's, you know, has Dr. Rolf's thing, and has all these people that are presumed dead. Are they all alive?
Or could it be doors? Anna?
So what do those things?
Could it be Anna DiMera?
Yeah.
That fits too.
Yeah. We don't know what happened to her. Like, she didn't die, but she just kind of went off into the
sunset.
What I'm hoping it's Andre and Anthony DiMera behind the door.
Ooh,
maybe both of them are there. That would even be better.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So I don't know what all that means, and I don't know what they're going to do. Now, there's this rumor that there's supposed to be another actor playing EJ, but I don't know. I'm thinking they might just bring somebody in, like, and you never really see his face. Sami finds him, and they just go off together. Like, she just wheels him out of there and says, "Oh, we're going home, EJ. I'm taking you home." And that'll be it. You know,
that's
they're
what they
reunited, but
with Stefano in the early 90s, there was a storyline in Mexico, and they just showed his hand. They never showed Stefano. It was a Carly and Bo storyline. Victor was trying to frame Carly for his murder, and they followed him to Mexico. And Stefano supposedly was there, but you only saw his hand and the Phoenix ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far it's always a guy that kind of looks like the hair from, like how EJ had his hair and like the same build and stuff. So I'm thinking that's what they're going to do. I mean, there's rumors out there that there's another actor that's going to play him, but this actor's like in his 20s, which is way too young.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
So to play EJ, so.
Yeah.
But so that's where we are with that. So.
Yeah. Could one of them in the room somehow be Peter Blake?
Peter Blake. I don't know. They didn't show those initials, but they only showed those four. Like 4 doors with those initials on it. Yeah. Now whether she finds any more, but they just made a point of showing those 4 doors as she was going down the hall trying all these doors. Yeah. And she did find the room with, like, ED on it, but when she went in there, of course, he wasn't there. So,
of course.
So she still, I know, I think in the shows coming up, she does find him. So
we
have that coming up. I guess I think there's a lot going on next week. Of course, it's, the explosion somehow, and I'm not even sure how that happens. You know, how that happens.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Now, is there... What?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Is there any, inkling of how they're going to deal with Caroline's death?
No, nothing's been said, unless they might... See, now, when I watch it, I kind of watch it online.
Oh, okay.
So I'm, like, watching it. You know what I mean? I haven't been taping. I've just been like, I have a, I go to a site or whatever that I watch it later,
Oh, okay.
That way. So I haven't been taping. So I bet you I don't know, they could have had like a memorial thing. Like I'm sure they did something at the end of one of the shows. I'm sure they probably did, but I don't know. I didn't see it. But see, this thing is they're so far ahead.
Yeah.
By the time they get to the point when it's going to be so many months past since she's passed. But I would think maybe they would write that into the show somehow, somewhere along the line.
I hope so. Yeah.
I would think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was always hoping she was going to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, she was on for quite a while though, even when I think she first started, not being too well, but it kind of even maybe she even had a little bit of the Alzheimer's thing, and they kind of wrote that into the story.
Yeah,
maybe
they
at the
thought
beginning.
It was
I think maybe. Yeah, with the dementia, I think she might have had a little bit of that personally, and they kind of wrote it into the show for her. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then we had all the young ones, Ciera, Tripp, Ben. So Ciera and Tripp, they're together. They had this food fight, and they slept together, and And so then you have Ben and Claire wants Ben to help her break up them. So he's thinking about it. First he says yes. I don't know what he's going to do. So we got Claire, she's scheming again.
Claire needs to go.
And I know she needs to go. And Ben has, he has feelings for Ciera. And Ciera still does have feelings for Ben too.
Yeah, it's like
so. Yeah. And I noticed with Tripp, I guess it's maybe the way he has his hair, and I don't know if he's growing a little bit of like hair on his. He looks more. He doesn't look as boyish and innocent as he did when he first came on. Have you noticed? Yeah. I don't know if you just have to see. It's the way they've cut his hair and the way he looks. It makes him look a little mature.
Darker.
I don't know, darker. Yes, yeah. That's nothing like when he first came on with the haircut and just the clean cut image. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have him go bad.
I don't know, because everyone still thinks that he's the one I'm still thinking he's the one that planted the evidence.
Yeah.
Then someone was saying that Wyatt did it, but Tripp put him up to it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, and so Hope and Rafe are talking. Now Hope is insisting she thinks Ben planted it himself.
Oh my God.
To you know what I mean? That he put his fingerprints on it, planted it there, and then thinking that so to put the blame on Hope. That right away everyone thought it was Hope.
Jeez.
Yeah. She says that has to be it. But she even has Rafe thinking that could be it. I'm there. Just let it go.
You know
Hope,
what?
Let it go.
Sheila needs to take over that police department.
Oh yeah. Now there was nothing about there was no. I don't think there was any Abe or them. That was last week. Yeah, they weren't on this week. But yeah, I'm thinking that's where it's headed. That she's going to end up taking that job as his assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, whether they do anything romantically between them two, although I can't see that, I don't know.
I like Abe and Val. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was nothing really this week about Lonnie and Eli. I don't think. Maggie and Victor, I don't think there was much John and Marlena and Hattie either.
Oh,
I don't know. That was last week, right? When I think Hattie came to see Roman at the pub.
Yep.
I remember that, but that was last week.
Mr.
That was last
Roman.
Week. Yeah, Mr. Roman. So yeah, they have to keep her. So somehow.
I don't care how they do that.
Heard,
they need to keep her.
Yeah, I heard that there's scenes coming up where Bonnie and Hattie reunite and have fun.
Boy.
Remember how they were having that party in the room with Angelica? Yeah, that they get together again. They run into each other or something.
Yeah.
And they have a little reunion. So.
Now, when what's her name? Judith Chapman comes, I wonder if they're going to have scenes with her.
I don't know.
Because
could be.
she was the second Angelica.
Oh, she was, yeah.
Yes.
I always think of like Jane Elliott, but she did come and she did play her for a while.
Yep. Jane Elliott was the best though.
Oh yeah, and that's the one that stands out in my mind is
definitely
Jane Elliott. Angelica. Mhm.
Yeah, but I think it would be cool if they had those three in the scene together.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Nothing more like with Kayla or Patch. Only I think it might have been mentioned that Shane is working on it, trying to get him back. And Roman says, we'll have him back here in no time with you. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Then I heard rumors that he might be coming back. So I don't
hope
know.
So
maybe eventually he will be back. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other. I think covered probably most of the storylines that happened with Abigail and Gabi and the whole Kristen craziness and Stefan. Yeah. And there were scenes with Stefan and Jennifer. Those two don't care for each other. And,
nope.
Yeah, the only thing is I just don't like what they did to the DiMaras. There's really no DiMaras anymore other than,
Yeah,
Kristen
they need to bring Tony back.
Oh, yeah, and Chad really isn't a DiMara anymore. I don't know what he is, but...
No.
No, and they kind of lost the
edge.
Yeah, and the other thing that's lacking is, there's no romance or love any stories anymore. It's all this revenge and death and so I don't know.
It's come on. Can't there be one happy couple?
Yeah, is there one? I don't know. I don't think so.
Victor and Maggie are always fighting.
Yeah. Well, they're still together, but he's always but when they fight they're funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was she'll look at it and she'll go, "What did you do now?"
Yeah.
It's when Eli came. That one time Eli came in, it's as soon as she saw, it's "Oh,
what'd you do?"
Now, what did you do now? Yeah, what you do? He says, "Why do you always think I did something?" Yeah,
you always do.
Because you probably did. Oh, and there was a good scenes with Eve and Victor.
Ooh.
They kind of were feeling good about each other. I mean, you know what I mean? Complimenting each other, and he,
wow.
but they're, he was kind of sorry that it ended up like it did, and he about breaking up with Brady, and he said, well, of all of them, he says somehow I think you really truly do love Brady. So it's kind of they kind of came to an agreement there, so they're kind of like each other's allies now.
Yeah, Kathy and John play well off each other. I like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of that.
Yeah, I could see even Stefan too.
Oh yeah, there were some scenes with Eve and Stefan too. Something about they tried to do some of the company. They haven't really had much scenes with the companies now. Going to get how they're working. Because where's Brady at? Well, he's late. He was late for the meeting while Brady was tied up by Kristen.
Yeah.
Because you don't even see that much anymore. Any of the whole Kyriakis DiMera.
Yeah. Feud.
And we have not. Yeah, and we have not seen Sonny, Will, or Paul at all this week. I don't even think
weird.
Last week.
No, we didn't.
They haven't been on. No, they haven't been on forever. Because I'm thinking, okay, what's the other storyline that's going on? And it's their, that whole thing with Paul and stuff. But there hasn't been anything on with them. Oh, I don't know. And the whole thing with John and Marlene, I don't know when that's going to be, or when Hattie's going to be found out, or when they're going to get married again, or I don't know where that's going. And we didn't really see them at all. They weren't at all on it at all. So yeah. Well, So I think that's about all that's kind of happened.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what's coming up. Oh, what's coming up next week? I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with during Halloween week. With all these dead people. So I don't know. With all stuff. I'm thinking, I don't know if they'll have a Halloween party or all these different dead people will come back or we'll see them. I don't know.
That works for me.
And then I know there was a rumor somewhere that like Paige and that was supposed to come, or the actress that played the elephant girl. What was that girl?
Oh, Serena.
Yeah. Serena.
Yeah.
That they were supposed to come back, and I'm wondering if they're going to do that. So
yeah.
I don't know. For what
I wish they'd bring her back as a different character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's a good actress. I think she got gypped with the character though.
Oh well, yeah. Oh, the writing was bad for her.
Yeah, that was horrid.
Feel sorry for her. Yeah, which is the same kind of thing they did to with a good actor with Ian Buchanan too when they brought him on. They messed his. They messed his character, which could have been a really good character if they would have kept him supposedly like a DiMera, like a brother or something of Stefano or whatever. But they didn't go with it. They kind of messed. Yeah, those are writers. Blow that all the time. No.
But I got to admit,
there was some other.
Yeah. The day he left Days, and it was like the same day he appeared on General Hospital. And I'm like, yes.
Yes. Yeah, he knew all that was going on. Yeah, and that's when he came back to GH. Yeah. Which was the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah, then they trashed his character on that, too. I'm like, damn.
And then they trashed him. You know what? The same thing happens to Teo Penglis, too.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He gets on Days. They kill him off. Then he goes over to Victor Casa and thought, oh, this is going to be great. And what does he do? He kills them off. Then he brings them back to Andre and kills them off again. I know.
Like, why?
I don't know how many times he's died so many times. He's had so many death scenes. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Which is it's just like I don't know. I don't get that, but that's what they do.
Yep. There's other characters who should have died instead of Andre.
Oh yeah, and they could have. They still could have done that whole DID storyline without having to kill Andre.
Yeah.
I know it made it more because it was a shocking thing, but they could have put him in a coma or something.
Yeah, definitely.
For a while. And she could have been guilty about that or whatever. I don't know, but they didn't have to kill off the character, but
definitely.
And they just use him now, coming back and making appearances to Kate or he's a ghost. That's what he's been. How he's been coming back. But we want him to come back in the flesh.
Yes,
come back
definitely.
alive, either as Andre or Tony this time, I guess.
Yep.
I think would be interesting to have him play Tony. Yeah. So.
I would actually like to see him have scenes with Kristen though, because I really like them as a couple, and to this day.
You did,
yeah. I had not seen Tony and Anna because I wasn't watching them, but I liked Tony and Kristen, and I hated John for destroying them.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I hated John for doing what he did to Tony, because Tony basically was the victim because he was truly married to Kristen, and John was the one that was cheating, and and Tony got blind, so he basically was the bad guy in the whole thing.
Yeah.
He was the one that was breaking up a couple.
Yep.
But,
just after he broke up Roman and Morena too.
Mhm.
I hated John for years for that. I still really don't care for John.
Yeah. But I loved how they did Tony did the revenge with shooting himself.
Oh, I loved it.
Going close. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he did that to make it seem like John shot him.
Yeah,
and
that
was
that's when I thought, it wasn't really Tony, because the way he played that scene, Tony didn't smoke.
Right.
And, like,
that's
Andre,
what
like,
he does.
was,
Yes, that's what they do.
Yeah. And it's like, wait, that's not Tony. And Tony wouldn't be caught dead dressed like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's different. You can just see. I like the way Teo plays it too, because you can see the difference between Andre and Tony. The difference.
Oh yes.
Even with the voice and the mannerism. Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah. Even with the tone, the voice too.
Yep.
There's a difference. So, but hopefully, maybe, I don't know.
Yep.
Someday we'll get them back.
I'll take either one of them back.
Yeah.
I'd rather have both, but hey.
Yeah, that would be nice to have both.
Yeah, why not? Everyone else is playing two different characters.
True. Yeah. Well, we got right now we have Judy Evans and Deidre Hall doing it. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else? I guess that's probably
not that I can think of.
Okay, so hopefully everybody will be back next week. I don't know what it sounds like. It's going to be pretty good next week, so let's see what happens.
Good.
So, all right. Well, thanks. Okay, thanks for helping with the show.
Talk to you next week. All right.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.